Hello. Now, if you've been watching my videos over the last few days, you'd be forgiven for thinking that I've turned into some sort of evangelical priest of sobriety, happy clappy person that's not having any problems whatsoever. Not so, ladies and gentlemen. Last night I had an argument with my missus. We fell out about something, and we don't argue very much, and we're not very good at arguing because we don't understand each other's patterns. But we had this argument, and I was like, the red mist came on me, and the initial thing that came into my head is like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get drunk, I'm gonna go to the pub, I'm gonna drink some beer, or I'm gonna buy some beer. And it was completely linked with the with the feeling of being in this argument, with the rage building up inside me was meshed together with this idea of go and drink, resolve this by drinking. And of course it's like, fuck, I can't do that. So I didn't really know what to do. In the end, I very quickly got changed into my cycling gear, grabbed my road bike, and went on a 2.5 hour bike ride. The first hour of that, I was still basically, and then found this new place I'd never been before, went on this big climb, and it was all very beautiful and magical, and I was like, oh, amazing. And then, argument's not completely resolved yet, but certainly all the fireworks have died down, and we, reasonably recovered, so it's good. So a bit of a test there. Definitely, obviously, moments of extreme stress or rage are the things that will drive me to drink, or try to drive me to drink. So those are the times you really got to be on your guard, but got through it, probably just walking out the house and go for a bike ride without saying anything. Not the most adult way to deal with something, but also definitely not the worst, and definitely not as bad as just heading off to get pissed. That would have been awful. I think as well, and don't quote me on this, I think there might be another element to this whole thing, because with me not drinking, I am slightly different. Like, I remember last time when I didn't drink for a year, my missus would say sometimes it's a bit annoying because when we just have an argument, I would remember every single detail of it. So I would remember, and I would be very clear-headed. So it's like, when she'd be like, you said this last night, I'd be like, no, I didn't. I said this, and then you said this. And it was actually a bit annoying for her. And I'm sure, I am different, I'm more clear-headed. I'm probably, am I more stressed? I think alcohol can knock the punch out of you a little bit. I guess some things that maybe, if I was not hungover, but just sort of you just let fly, you just be like, whatever. Now I'm a bit more well, what about this? So there's more, maybe slightly more challenging, and I'm slightly more there's less downtime because I'm more right, let's sort this out, let's do this. And so there's an adjustment period for me, for her, and I don't think I'm not sort of being dead stressed and grumpy and angry, but nonetheless there's probably something going on that's difficult. And maybe there's other much deeper, more psychological things as well. It's definitely the case that I know for a fact that my friends who drink, essentially, for as encouraging as they are, as positive as they are, that there is a part of them, sometimes quite a big part, that wants you to fail, that wants you to go back drinking. And it's not because they're not real friends, which some people will tell you, oh, they're not your real friends. It's yes, they are, but they're just people that drink, and they don't want people leaving the sinking ship. I've been exactly the same to people, Like, I've known people that have stopped drinking, and the truth is, a part of me wanted them to drink again, to rejoin me on this adventure into despair, you know? So that may be, I'm not saying that is a part of it, but it might be. But yeah, well, all I'm saying in this video, I think, is it's not all rosy. Not every moment is awesome, but got through it. We're in the middle of week 3, still smashing it. And I got a bike ride out of it, so good times. Tell you what, you wake up after a bike ride a lot happier than you wake up after a night on the booze. Tell you that much.